I'm investigating something very strange that happened. Some time ago, Bobby's cousin came back home and simply disappeared. After that, he disappeared for an entire day and came back in a very strange way. He came back with this scary smile. Man, Bobby's cousin isn't like this. I've known him for a long time and I know this isn't normal. This doesn't make sense. Now even Big is looking at me. He said, I have the feeling that he was replaced. Unfortunately, I think you might be right, but unfortunately Bobby's cousin just got here. I didn't want him to come here because I don't know if he's Bobby's cousin. He's acting very strange. Bobby's cousin, what happened to you? He said, nothing happened. Man, don't tell me nothing happened because I know something happened. Your face is very different. You definitely changed. But now he simply left and now he's going here to his house. But he's acting very strange. He can even say that nothing happened, but I know that something definitely happened. From the moment he disappeared from his house, Bobby's cousin was never the same again. Now it's already night and I'm still very scared. Big is also very scared. I'm afraid that this will happen to more people. And now Bobby's cousin is at the window and he's literally watching us. I only know one thing. This guy isn't Bobby's cousin. Bobby's cousin disappeared at that moment when he vanished out of nowhere. So now we're on another day, and there's someone knocking on the door. Now Big just got here, and he wants me to see who's at the door. Is this serious? He literally got up to ask me to go to the door. So I'm arriving here, and it looks like Bobby's cousin came back, but he's different. Now his smile is even worse. Before his smile was like this, and now it became exactly like this. Bobby's cousin, what's happening? This definitely isn't normal. He said, everything is completely normal. You're the one who changed. This simply doesn't make sense. Clearly you're the one who changed. This is worse than it seems, because he's trying to manipulate me. Whoever this person is, he isn't Bobby's cousin. I'm really sure about that. Now I'm coming here to talk to Big, because I had an idea. This idea that I had is a little wrong, but it's going to be necessary to find out what's happening to Bobby's cousin. So I got here, and he's literally taking a shower. Man, get up, because I had an idea. I'm already wearing this hat, and now he got up, and he's curious to know what this hat is. If I pull this hat, it stays like this. My goal is to install cameras in Bobby's cousin's house to find out what's really happening here. We already have some cameras in there, but I want even more. For those who don't know, I installed 2 cameras there. There's the door camera, which records everyone who comes in here, and there's also this other camera, which is really very good. But we need more, because this isn't enough. So now it's already later, and now Bobby's cousin is leaving here, because he has his things to do. Now that he's leaving, it's the perfect moment for us to go to his house. So, we arrived right here, and now I'm coming to install the cameras. And the goal is to install more than 50 cameras, and I'm sure this will work. So, I'm going to put cameras here, but their camera's so small that he won't notice this. A few hours have already passed, but now they're calling me on the radio. Man, what's happening? Why are you calling me out of nowhere? In the middle of my work, he said, you're the one who asked me to warn you when he was coming back. Okay, I have to get out of here. Now, he's leaving the subway, and he's finally going here to his house. Now I'm leaving, but he already arrived. How did you get here so quickly? But what happened to you? Man, you're not normal. There's something very wrong happening here. Somehow, he teleported. How can you do that so quickly? And now he got here in front. He said, you're going to leave here, and you won't tell people what happened, or there will be consequences. You can't be serious, right? But he appeared next to me. I think he's really serious. There's something very strange happening here, and this isn't Bobby's cousin. I have to call him by another name. But now, finally, I'm leaving here. Look, I'm sorry for the delay, but this really is Bobby's cousin, and you don't need to worry about this anymore. And he even got happy. He said, I knew from the beginning that everything was normal. Now he went back in his car. I can't tell Big what's happening, because this could even become dangerous for him. So, he came back here to his house, and he's back to watch television. I know I lied to him, but I lied for a good purpose. I can't let Big be attacked by this monster. I have the duty to protect him. So, now I'm back here at his house, and he's really normal. He doesn't even suspect that I lied to him. But now I'm going to go up here to watch the cameras. So, I just got to my room to simply watch the cameras, and so far everything here seems completely normal. I'm not seeing anything unusual, but now he just appeared here. But now everything is shaking. Man, I don't know what's happening, and the camera simply broke. He knows more than he should know. But now I'm going down here to see if everything is normal, and for now Big is watching television. It's good that everything here is normal, but I'm going to go up here. I'm watching outside here, and this guy just appeared here. I don't know why he's doing this to me, and I also don't know where the real Bobby's cousin is. I think this is something that I won't find out anytime soon. So now it's already night. My friend just got here to sleep. I'm going to have to sleep as if nothing had happened when literally Bobby's cousin disappeared. But now, finally I'm sleeping. But now I just woke up and I have no idea where I am. But there's a person approaching here. Actually, this is the fake version of Bobby's cousin. Okay, I got up. Man, why am I here? This simply doesn't make sense. And now he's very angry and increased in size. I've never seen him so big like this. I think it's better for me to get out of here because he's coming after me. Now he's a little bigger. Man, I don't know what to do. He's very fast. He's getting closer. I won't be able to escape from him. him, and now he reached me. And now, finally I woke up. From what it seems, this was just a dream, but this really scared me a lot. But now I'm coming to talk to Big, who isn't in his room anymore. He's not in the living room. Man, Big simply disappeared, but I noticed that this bathtub is on. There's literally water coming out of here. I'm starting to suspect that the worst happened. I think they took Big, and he was probably in this bathtub. To know what happened, I have to look at the cameras. You can see that when it was night, he was sleeping until the moment he woke up. Then he got to the bathtub to take a bath, but out of nowhere he simply disappeared. Okay, this is worse than it seems. My friend simply disappeared, but now there's someone knocking on the door. Okay, I'm coming here to see who's knocking on the door, but unfortunately I already know what happened. Now Big just got here, but this isn't my friend. Actually, it's his fake version. He said, fake versions don't exist. It's a world of lies. I have no idea what he meant by that. And now he went back to watching television, and now this journalist appeared to talk about the city news, but he simply disappeared live. This is much worse than it seems, because I already know what this means. A few days have already passed, and the city's situation isn't very good. I'm trying to ask the police officer for help, but he simply ignores me. How can you ignore all of this? He said, there's nothing wrong with the city. How do you not realize what's happening here? The city sky is orange, several places are dirty, and you really think nothing unusual happened? The worst part is that he's the only one who can help us. He's the only one who can ask for help from the soldiers, but I'm really not going to receive his help. So now I'm going back home. For now I'm living in WX's house. He's one of the few people who haven't been replaced. So finally, I'm arriving here at his house. He's one of the few human beings who are in the city. Now, we're both watching television, and this journalist is very strange. Clearly he's different. I don't know what's happening, but I have a theory. It's obvious that people are being switched, and an anomaly is staying in their place. Now WX is getting closer. He said, and where are the people ending up? That's exactly the problem. I don't know where the people are ending up, but I know that Bobby's cousin was the first one to be switched. He was replaced by the anomaly, and I don't know where Bobby's cousin is. But now we have to get out of here. We have to come here to my car to make my next plan. But WX simply didn't come. Man, what could have happened? I'm coming back here to look for him, and he's simply not here anymore. Man, where are you? Did he go back to get something? I really have no idea at all. So now I'm watching the cameras, but you can see that he was leaving here and simply disappeared. I can't believe another friend of mine was replaced, and now there's already someone knocking on the door. It's very obvious who's there. The person at the door is the fake version of WX. I'm very scared because I don't know where these people are going, and I also don't know when it will be my turn. And now he teleported here. Why are you doing this? He said, I'm not doing anything. That's a lie. I have to get out of here as fast as possible. Now I'm driving my car. He's coming after me, but I have to get out of here. I'm going to have to make my next plan alone. This is very bad because I needed a friend of mine, but literally all my friends became anomalies. Now I'm coming here to the middle of nowhere. Here at least, I'll be safe. I almost fell from this bridge. This is very dangerous. I just raised the vehicle suspension to avoid having an accident, and now I flipped my car, but everything worked out. I really almost fell from here, and if I had fallen into this water, this would have been my end. I was really very lucky, but now I'm coming here to this house that's in the middle of nowhere. This house belongs to a mysterious person, but now that everyone in the city is becoming anomalies, I think there's no problem with me living here, because here is the only safe place where I can stay in the city. So now I closed the garage, and I'm also going to have to lock this house. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere, and luckily I'm protected inside here. I can also go down here and stay hidden here, and that's exactly what I'm going to do to survive these anomalies. And now I'm going to sleep a little because I'm very tired. Now it's already night. I just woke up with a strange sound. There's someone knocking on the door. Who is bothering me at this hour? So now I'm going up here, but I just remembered what's happening. There are literally monsters in the city, and for a second, I had forgotten about that. You can see that the fake version of Big ended up arriving here, and he's knocking here on the garage. I simply can't show up here. Actually, I'm going to close this door so they don't come here. I discovered many things about these anomalies. I even made a list of the things I discovered. The first thing I discovered is about their teleportation. In several moments, these anomalies teleported, but this has an explanation. They don't teleport. Actually, they have super speed, so it's possible for a monster to get to the place where I am. If the door is closed, they can't get inside here. So, for now, I'm safe here. So, a few hours passed, and the city is being completely destroyed. I managed to sleep this night, which is very good. Even though many bad things are happening, I still need help. And this monster is still here. But there's one more monster arriving here, which is the fake version of Bobby's cousin. But now there's one more arriving here. This is terrible. And they're trying to break this gate. This is terrible, because eventually, they'll manage to break this gate. And now they managed to do it. So everyone is arriving here, and they already know exactly where I am. It's no wonder everyone is coming here to watch this place. But Bobby's cousin arrived with this axe. He's trying to break this door. He's hitting up there. This is terrible because eventually he'll break this. I really don't know what to do anymore. Now he just broke this, and one of them already appeared here. The other two appeared here. He said, "You'll never escape from us." But why are you doing this? But all of them disappeared. Okay, I have to get out of here. Now, this is probably going to be my only chance. So now I'm running out of here, but this person appeared. "Man, what are you doing here? Get out of my car now." He said, "Everything could have been perfect if you hadn't realized that we're not your friends. But thankfully I realized that you're fake. And actually he already got out of here. Man, I have to get out of here as fast as possible, but I don't even know what to do. I know absolutely everything about them, but I have no way to defend myself. To tell the truth, I have no way to defend myself. It's literally impossible to do this. So, I'm running here, and a fake version of my friend appeared here. He's literally in front of me. This is worse than it seems. Okay, I'm simply going to dodge him, and I'm going to keep running away. So, I'm going here in front as fast as possible, and randomly everything here became dark. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but a person appeared here who actually doesn't look like a normal person. He looks like a ghost. He said, "Do you want your friends to come back? I don't know who you are, but I definitely want my friends to come back. I can't take being without them anymore." But what happened? He simply disappeared, and the city literally went back to normal, and it looks like there are some people here in front. Okay, I'm coming here to watch this, and it's literally Bobby's cousin and WX. What happened to you now? Even Bobby's cousin is looking here. He said, "I'm hungry." Okay, this is definitely Bobby's cousin. I have no doubts about that, but you don't remember anything that happened? And he has no idea what I'm talking about. Now I just got to Big's house, and he's watching television, and it looks like he's normal. We're watching television, and the journalist is literally normal. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'll add you on Roblox.